Welcome back to EQAI Morning Briefing for August 6th, where we dive into the latest market trends and business news that matter to you. Today, we're exploring a mix of fascinating developments across various sectors, from cryptocurrencies to the stock market and even a bit of Hollywood. First up, let's talk about Core Scientific, a Bitcoin miner that has made an impressive recovery. Just 8 months after emerging from bankruptcy, they've secured a $6.7 billion partnership with CoreWeave to expand their AI business. This partnership represents a significant pivot, showcasing how companies can adapt and thrive in a rapidly changing tech landscape. Moving on to Caterpillar, we saw their stock bounce back this week after the company reported an adjusted quarterly profit that exceeded expectations despite a revenue miss. This resilience in construction and mining equipment is a reminder of the cyclical nature of these industries. Now, if you've been keeping an eye on CrowdStrike, there's news worth noting. After a steep 43% decline in their stock over the past month, Piper Sandler has become the first analyst to upgrade their stock, suggesting that investors should consider building positions at current levels. It's a classic case of looking for value amid volatility. Speaking of strong performances, Planet Fitness reported stronger than expected profits, with net income rising to $49 million from $41 million. It seems the fitness craze is not slowing down, even in the face of economic uncertainty. On the beverage front, Molson Coors saw its stock rise, driven by favorable pricing and timing of U.S. shipments. It's encouraging to see some industries thriving, even as others struggle. Unfortunately, not every company is riding the wave of good news. Bloomin Brands, the parent company of Outback Steakhouse, saw its stock slide nearly 5% after missing earnings expectations and lowering guidance. The casual dining market appears to be feeling the pinch. Switching gears, let's take a look at oil prices, which have seen a modest uptick amid rising tensions between Iran and Israel. Investors are keeping a close eye on these geopolitical developments as they could impact crude supply from the Middle East. And in the cannabis sector, Green Thumb Industries reported a 54% jump in second quarter earnings, reaching $20.7 million, as they expanded their store count. It's a clear indication that the cannabis market continues to grow despite challenges in other sectors. However, not everyone is enjoying the ride. Yum Brands reported disappointing revenue figures, primarily due to declining same-store sales at Pizza Hut and KFC. This underperformance raises questions about consumer behavior in the current economic climate. In the tech arena, Uber posted upbeat earnings growth, buoyed by their stock buyback program. It's fascinating to see how companies are managing their capital during times of market volatility. As we look at the broader picture, the stock market has been experiencing a rough patch, with the S&P 500 down significantly. Yet some experts believe that the AI trade could come roaring back, and it's essential for investors to keep a long-term perspective amidst short-term fluctuations. In real estate news, the market is feeling the impact of falling mortgage rates, which have dropped to their lowest level in over a year. However, experts are cautious, suggesting that potential buyers should consider the looming recession fears before making any decisions. Finally, let's wrap up with a dose of optimism. Despite the current challenges, some see this as a buying opportunity, pointing out that the fear gauge has reached levels not seen since the pandemic. It's a reminder that in every market downturn, there are potential opportunities for those willing to look beyond the chaos. That's it for today's EQAI Morning Briefing. From Bitcoin miners to fitness chains and everything in between, it's clear that while some sectors are thriving, others are facing significant headwinds. Stay tuned for more insights and updates in our next episode.